Washed Up Sports Podcast.
Washed Up Sports Podcast. Washed Up Sports Podcast. What's going on? What's going on?
What's going on?
What's going on?
What's going on?
What's going on?
What's going on?
What's going on? What's going on, guys? We are going to get into a Klein's Corner. What else but UFC 258 this weekend? You already know what I'm talking about. The welterweight title matchup between Kamaru Usman and Gilbert Burns. So, obviously, Usman's favored, 17-1 in his career. Recently coming off that win against Jorge Masvidal at UFC 251. So, I'd say Usman's favored by a good amount. Expect the dub there. Only lost 1 out of his 18 fights in his entire career, and that was his second ever fight, so in the UFC. So, I'm a huge Usman guy. I think he's one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. Burns is good. He beat Tyron Woodley in his last fight, so that's obviously a good win, but I think Kamaru Usman is a whole nother beast compared to Tyron Woodley. That's a whole nother monster, so I think that this is going to be a great fight. I think it's going to be a fun weekend of fights. So, decent undercard going on there. So, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I like Kamaru Usman in this one, and I think Vegas likes him a lot too. So yeah, so it should be a lot of fun here at UFC 258 this weekend, and that's going to be in Vegas this weekend.
So, Ev, I give you $25 to put on one of the matches this weekend. Who you putting it on?
In the UFC event?
Yep.
Definitely.
Any of them.
Usman. Yeah.
100%?
Yeah, he's one of my favorite fighters, one of the best pound-for-pound fighters. 17-1, and his only loss was his second career fight in his entire career in the UFC. So, like, how can you argue with that, you know? As I mentioned before, last fight was he beat Masvidal, who's one of the greats. That's what they say, at least. Masvidal has a lot of losses. I feel like Masvidal gets like a little too much hype. Not to sidetrack, but I feel like he gets a little too much hype because Masvidal has like 16, 17 losses. He's old. He has like over 30 wins, but I'm just saying.
Oh, I hear you. I mean, it's called Klein's Corner for a reason. Talk about what you want to talk about. Bro.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
God, I'm getting fired up.
Get fired up, man.
God, the UFC really gets me going. You know, I love that.
All right,
I love
cool.
that shit.
So if Evan gets $25, he's putting on Usman this weekend.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. Anything else for UFC this week?
No, that should be it. I think that title fight is really what everyone's tuning in for. But expect more because all you UFC fans know what I'm talking about. We got that Petr Yan Aljamain Sterling fight lurking around the corner, so get ready for that. I'm pumped for that. That's what I'm thinking forward to.